Yo, YouTube, can you profit from a luxury buffet? Are these wine? Not wine.
I'm at the most
Champagne.
expensive buffet in the United States, and all these rich people are
Raggy?
here to have a nice, relaxing meal. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to profit. Buffets promise that all food and drinks, no matter how expensive, are all unlimited. But does this really make it worth it? Well, I'm gonna be eating and drinking a concerning amount at 3 differently priced buffets, all to find out, can I consume more than what these buffets cost me, equaling a profit? And we're starting here in Las Vegas. And behind me is our first buffet, the Circus Buffet. Now this is our cheapest buffet, which means it should be the easiest. But don't be fooled. This place is cheap for a reason. This buffet has a 2-star rating with some of the worst reviews I've ever seen from a place that sells food. Many people claim the food is unsafe, tastes like flavorless slop, and the whole place should be shut down by a health department. And I'm gonna eat there. Woo! The price for one person to eat at this buffet is $30, which to me, eating $30 worth of food doesn't particularly seem like a huge challenge. Now eating $30 of flavorless slop, that might be close to impossible. So let's find out.
That looks gross.
So I entered the Circus Hotel, and in order to get to the buffet, I had to walk through a beautiful casino. The smell of cigarettes and body odor is making me starving. Do you know where the buffet
Especially
is?
Cigarettes.
Okay. Have you eaten there before?
No.
Thank you. Even the employees haven't eaten here. And after taking a few wrong turns, I arrived at our first buffet. Just for one for the buffet. Have you eaten here before? Yes. Is it good? Yeah. Cool. Appreciate it. How's your day going? Good. I'm a hungry boy.
To my taste and to my likes, I like it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Off rip, this place was pretty average. There was definitely some wear and tear, but nothing too alarming, and the tables were clean. I went to go check out the food options, and they had some pastries, classic breakfast foods, a drink station. Most of the food stations seem to be under construction of sorts, but enough wasting time. I was here on a mission. Let's get in line. I loaded up my very first plate with a bunch of items and got ready to eat. Guys, the first plate of food has been acquired. I decided to go with some eggs, bacon, a sausage, a beautiful looking waffle, and to go with
beautiful
it,
little stretch, mud.
So the way these videos work is I assign a value to each item based on what I think is worth it. And as always, I'm gonna try to be conservative with my pricing. I'll be honest, this food doesn't look necessarily expensive, so I'm gonna value this plate of food at $14. And for the cup of orange juice, we'll say $1.
That bacon looks freaking cooked.
Let's dig in. Let's try out the eggs here. Oh, not only is there like no flavor in these eggs, but the texture.
Throw some salt and pepper on it.
Like grainy. Try the bacon. Not bad. Sausage, also not bad. And the waffle. Guys, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I am awarding this waffle with the driest and soggiest waffle award I've ever had. It's not very good. Speed run time.
Those look like the eggs we had when I was in basic. I want pancakes. Pancakes.
That should not have been that tough. Oh my gosh. Well, that's plate number 1 out of the way. We're just a little bit over halfway to profiting, which means I gotta have another plate of food. No lie, after that first plate, I had to make a bathroom stop. And I know this seems a bit dramatic being that I just ate, but something inside my stomach was sitting like a cinder block.
Damn.
But I had to get right back to work, so I loaded up my second plate, which this time would not include eggs. I got bacon, again, a sausage, French toast sticks, a glazed donut, and another cup of OJ. And I'll be honest, I am not looking forward to eating this at all. But hey, you gotta pay the price to
OJ looks watery.
Am I right? Let's get this over with. Wow. The French toast sticks are actually really good. I scarfed this plate down with everything that I had, and my stomach was not happy about it. Being that we were just $2 away from profit, I decided to see if I could find something small. I am struggling deciding what to pick because None of this looks appetizing. I am so full. Luckily, I found a few items that should work. All right, we're gonna finish it off here with a
The ice cream machine was
pastry
broken, I
and
think.
another cup of orange juice. I went with the orange juice simply because I don't think my body can handle any more food, which is concerning because I have an even bigger lunch coming up today. Let's give it a shot. A little dry, but that's not a problem because we got our orange juice. Am I right?
Yeah.
Done. That
Next
was
spot, Muds.
way harder than I expected. I'm gonna get the heck out of here.
Literally about
Love
to
it.
die.
Love Circus Circus. Guys, I got my butt kicked. That was a lot harder than I expected it to be. But none of that matters because we freaking profited, baby. If this is just the
50
first
cent.
buffet, I don't even want to know what's on the other side of this challenge. Look, your boy needs to lock in because I have a lunch reservation in just a couple of hours and I'm gonna need full stomach capacity. I'm gonna try to burn off some of this food. That was brutal. I went and walked the smog-filled Vegas Strip for a few hours to burn off some calories that I've consumed and prepare
Smog?
my stomach for the next
smog.
buffet. That, ladies and gentlemen,
At
is
least
the
there,
Wynn
I know.
Hotel, and inside of it is our next buffet, the Buffet at the Wynn. Whoever came up with that name, genius. Unlike Circus Circus, this buffet has a 3.7 stars, so I'm feeling hopeful. This buffet is also significantly more expensive, coming in at a whopping $66. And that's before
Damn.
any upgrades. They also have an add-on which gives you bottomless drinks called the Endless Pour Package. You guys know I had to buy it, which means our total buffet cost is now $99.
He's cut.
Holy sh**. Now, eating $100 of food on my own seems pretty much impossible, but here's the kicker. The food options are pricey. I'm talking crab legs, prime rib, lobster, and endless champagne. My favorite. Look, I don't know what I just signed myself up for, but what I do know is I'm not going down without a fight. Little dramatic. I made my way
Very
over to the
dramatic.
Wynn, and I could feel a clear difference from the last buffet. This was wealthy. The inside was beautiful, almost as beautiful as the casino at the Circus Circus. This is too nice for me. I feel like I'm LARPing. Finding the buffet was a piece of cake considering this big sign that says the buffet on it. Hi, I have a reservation for 2:30. Thank you. This is not a buffet. I refuse to believe it. Oh my God, this is a little fancy. My goal is actually to essentially put you guys out of business. I'm trying to eat more than what I paid for the buffet.
Pancakes?
There we go, thank you.
Thanks so much. I was escorted with a small group and was taken to my designated seat.
Take care of your drink, put her in your food.
Thank you. I've been sat at my table. This place is unbelievable. Before I start slamming food and champagne, I have to show you guys around.
Send flicks.
So first off, the sheer size and beauty of this buffet was nuts, but the food was even more nuts. They had prime rib, all different types of fresh pizza, a salad bar, which looks surprisingly good, tons of different desserts, sushi, one of my favorites, mounds of crab claws and oysters, a mega mountain of shrimp, as well as lobster and crab legs. The only problem? There's a 2-hour time limit, and I have $99 worth of food and drink to consume. I rushed my way to get what was most expensive, the seafood, and I got a lot of it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our first plate
$30.
of food. I got an absolutely absurd pile of crab legs, which is one of my favorite foods, so I am freaking hyped. I also got some shrimp with some marinara sauce. Might have went a little overboard on the marinara there. And my glass of champagne has arrived. I'm so excited. See, this is all a strategic play here. Not only are the meats usually the most expensive items, but they fill you up the least. That being said, I'm gonna value this plate at around $20. And for the glass of champagne, I looked up the price of the bottle. It's about $7 a glass. Let's dig in. Oh, I'm so excited. The crab legs are already cut in half, which makes it way easier because I don't have to peel them.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's so good. Look at all the meat in that claw right there. Holy gas. Mmm. Oh, it's so good. Guys, if you haven't had crab, if you get the chance, you gotta try it. No, a YouTuber. It's called Jack Pembroke. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now for the champagne. Oh. Plate number 1 in the books. The time is ticking. I'm gonna go get a second plate. We still have a long way to go in order to profit. Excuse me? I was wondering if I could get another champagne.
Okay.
Would it be possible to do multiple at once? No?
Get one at a time.
Okay, I'm actually a horrible person. I'm going ham, I'm going crazy. I want to try everything in this place. So I grabbed a second plate and instantly went for the sushi and had to get even more seafood if I wanted to profit. My plate consists of a bunch more crab legs as well as a
20
little
more
bit of
dollars?
sushi. I didn't want to get too much sushi because
It's
the
like
rice is
almost
quite
half.
filling. To top it all off, I got yet another glass of champagne. Let's feast.
We gotta eat 2 more plates, Mutts. You got 2
Last
things. Are we
piece.
counting this though? He got crab leg twice, man.
That's so good. Oh my God. I can't believe I'm eating crab legs and sushi for lunch. That was amazing. I can't believe this is my job. Cheers. On my way to get plate number 3. We still have a lot to profit, so let's do this. I don't think it'd be very wise to stand in line for 10 minutes for some prime rib. I ended up waiting in line anyways. Plate number 3, I got some mac and cheese, this fancy looking fish, and a ton of prime rib. Now I've never had prime rib before, but
$30 more
apparently this stuff is
What do you mean
very
look at the dirt?
expensive, which is why I got a lot of it. On the side, I got this very fancy, awesome looking mixed berry juice. And of course, at this point, you guys know the drill. Another glass of champagne, baby. Hopefully getting this much prime rib wasn't a mistake. I am a little bit worried about that, but nonetheless, I am locked in and I'm ready to devour this food. Let's keep profiting. The fish is like watery. That's not good. Mac and cheese. Oh yeah. Guys, this is top tier mac and cheese. I think this makes up for the fish, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get it. Pop my prime rib cherry. Fire. Let's try to water it down.
Fire.
I'm good, how are you?
I'm great. So I kind of interrupted you.
Nah, you're good. I'm trying to profit.
Yeah. I've seen all the videos.
What's your name?
Aryan.
Aryan? Jack, nice to meet you.
I know.
Thanks, man. W Aryan in the chat, guys. Oh, finished. But at what cost? I don't know
One
what
more
just
plate,
happened, but
Muds.
it's like I can feel the food from Circus mixing with the food from the Win, and every plate
looks
I've had
gross.
today is just hitting me like a train. When I do these videos, I put my absolute all into it, and I don't go down without a fight. So I'm not gonna be a little whiny baby and say that I'm full. I got stomach room for years, baby. Don't test me. Before we go get another plate, I got some business.
With some
to
crab
tend
leg pass, you're gonna still be hungry.
to. Number 3, down the hatch, baby. I was on my way for my 4th plate with that champagne kicking me in high gear. It was time to profit, and my choice of cuisine was clear. No, I love the crab. I get a lot of it. I have no idea. I'm too scared. Plate number 4, another huge plate of crab legs. If I can eat all these and get another glass of champagne in me, we're gonna be looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. That prime rib is sitting crazy in my stomach right now, but it's all a mental game.
Halfway through. Eating a lot of
I'm
crabs.
getting so full
But they're
right
gonna
now,
like, what's it
bro.
called? They're gonna go through you like real fast, Mutts.
Oh, beautiful. Finally finished. Sorry to the parents of these crabs here that I just demolished, but they were delicious. I think I have every type of animal in my stomach right now, including grainy circus eggs, which is awesome. We are almost at a profit, and in front of me, I got another glass of champagne. Could I ask you a favor?
Yes.
Can you film this for my mom real quick? Just me? Okay. What's up, Mom? I know you don't like how I get violent when I drink and how I should go to AA, but you know what? It's
AA
a
is
special
crazy.
time. I haven't drank in 9 hours. Cheers. I
I
love
said,
you,
he has
Mom.
the same tripod.
Thank you.
I think he does. Yeah, he does have the same.
That was hell. We profited. Thank God, I am so full. Now my waitress came around and poured me another glass of champagne without me asking. Look, we might have profited, but we might as well. All right, I don't want all this food to come up. I'm gonna get out of here. The win,
Okay,
or
Alk.
like the lose, because I just beat your ass. I was really hoping I profited on this one so I could make that joke, by the way. Jokes aside, I feel like that buffet was actually kind of a good value, and I feel like I got my money's worth. Guys, our next buffet is so insane, so luxurious, and so expensive that I have to hop on a plane just to get there. In the name of profit, let's get going. Guys, this last buffet cost me such a ridiculous amount of money. It's unreal. But to help pay for it, along with all the other buffets in this video, I've been using my Chime card, which is this video's sponsor. Chime is the most description, or scan this QR code. Back to the buffet.
New York.
Behind me is the most expensive buffet in the United States, the Breakers Buffet. Guys, I made my reservation months in advance just to get a table at this place. You may have noticed my poorly tailored suit that I got from a sketchy shop in LA. And if you thought this was a style choice, you'd be wrong. This buffet has a dress code, which, what are we doing? The hotel that the buffet is located in costs thousands of dollars a night, and we are in the billionaire capital of the world, Palm Beach, Florida. This buffet cost me $190. Bruh. I am currently 2 for 3 buffets, and absolutely freaking nothing is gonna stop me from going 3 for 3. I don't want to miss my reservation.
190 is
Probably
crazy.
gonna move on. Guys, all I'm gonna say is
130.
we've come a long way from the circus. I felt like I was stepping into the Taj Mahal, and personally, I felt like a peasant, but nothing was gonna stop me from profiting. Holy, bro. Hi, I just have a buffet reservation at 12:15.
What was the last name?
Pembroke.
Nico could get you seated. Enjoy.
Okay, thank you. I was
Nico.
escorted to my table and sat down. Thanks. We are inside the buffet. I'm not gonna lie, I don't get nervous often, and I am a little bit nervous being in here. I feel like I do not fit in, and everyone here seems like a billionaire. I don't know what type of person is coming here on a Sunday and spending $190 on brunch, but I guess I'm looking at it.
I know. I read
It's
that
almost
right.
like awkward to film because of just how freaking fancy this place is. Like this lady to my left is like looking over her shoulder at me. This is the nicest place I've ever stepped foot in my entire existence. We do have a 2-hour time limit, so I have to get to work. I've already been brought in a glass of champagne. Let's go see what makes this buffet worth $190. I come for the champagne.
Saratoga.
Guys, we're starting off with a bang. I asked for 3 glasses of champagne. Not gonna lie, didn't think they could do it, but they did it. Oh my God. Don't worry, we're gonna come back for these. But first, let's go over there and hit the buffet.
Just make sure as long as it flashes on.
Okay, I really appreciate that. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. So I just got asked to not film in here. I think that people complained about me filming. Let's go hit the buffet. Now, the food stations were everything you would hope for, and just by the look of the food, it was already better than the win. Prime rib, breakfast foods, oysters on ice, a boatload of seafood, sushi, desserts, and more. But most expensive of all is the unlimited caviar. This is gonna be huge for profiting. So I grabbed my plate and loaded up with the most expensive food I could get my hands on. I went with some crab legs, of course, some lobster claws, and a humongous dollop of caviar. These are the most expensive high-ticket items in the buffet, which means it's the best way to profit. I am gonna value this plate at $40. The caviar really carries, but it's one of the hardest foods to eat a lot of because it is so rich and salty and fishy. And for the champagne, this is top shelf stuff. It is $25 a glass. Guys, you know I always keep it real with you. This food was actually top tier. This was the best lobster I've ever had, but the caviar on the other hand, I don't know. Yeah, I would say it's pretty safe to say that I've ruined the taste of caviar for myself from that first class profit video. I finished off this plate reluctantly and couldn't help but notice the amount of dirty looks that I was receiving for what felt like no reason. I have literally all eyes on me right now. I'm geeked. I think the guy's coming over again.
Thomas, pardon the interruption.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not
Yeah, no, not at all.
Guests that just prefer not to be recorded.
Absolutely.
Turn it off when you get inside the room.
Yeah, thanks. So before I got kicked out, I thought I might as well film the intro for this video. I'm here to profit. Oh my God, that was so awkward. That guy that keeps coming over is looking at me after that. Thank you so much. These people in front of me absolutely hate me, and the people to the left of me think I'm crazy. I have to be super careful with recording. So I tried to just lay low, but 5 minutes later, the manager came back again. You know, I'm gonna play by the rules, but
Well, you're very respectful.
thanks, Tom, I appreciate it.
Of course, anything you
At
need.
this point, I was really feeling the effects of this buffet and had to run to the bathroom. My stomach
Jeez.
does not feel good. All I've had today is a bunch of seafood, champagne, and caviar. That sounds awesome. In reality, I feel like It's time to lock in. Everything came down to this, and I was out for blood, specifically cow blood. Do you guys have tomahawk?
Tomahawk is done.
They're out of tomahawk. So unfortunately, I had to resort back to the seafood. Yay! How fun. If we want to profit, we gotta get one thing. Do you mind video recording me and getting some caviar?
Sure.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. I have gotten my second plate. I got some more crab legs, lobster tails this time, some sushi, and a massive glob of caviar. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how I'm gonna get that down. That is incredibly overwhelming. The last thing I wanna put in my stomach is caviar, but in these
Ew.
situations, you really don't have a choice. And as I'm saying this out loud, I'm realizing
You ain't got
I'm
no
probably
crackers
the
or
first person
nothing?
to ever complain about eating caviar. That's just the truth. I'm gonna stop filming now before I actually get kicked out. Sushi's pretty gas.
I'm saying he don't have
Huge
like
lobster
crackers.
tail.
He's eating caviar off a spoon. Like, ew.
Yeah, this caviar thing might be the death of me. If you've never had caviar before, just imagine the smell walking past a fish market. If they condense it, put it into little sperm balls, and made it salty. The only way to get these fish eggs down was with absurd amounts of sour cream to help mask the fishiness. Lock in. Guys, I absolutely destroyed this meal and washed it down with some more champagne. Oh my God. Profit was closer than ever, but we weren't done just yet. If I finish this real quick, can I get one more? Okay. Has anyone ever done that? Oh, okay. It has already been 2 hours, and it looks like they brought me the bill because my time here is up. I still have one more glass of champagne, though. That's going to conclude our journey here at the Breakers Buffet. Cheers.
He lose? That's just doing hella champagne.
Everyone is looking at me. Let's get out of here. I got out of there feeling questionable. But the question is, did we profit from the most expensive buffet in America? The answer is yes, surprisingly. And after doing the math, in the end, we profited $25. Champagne's hitting. I don't even know where I'm walking.
He's cooked.
Thank you guys for watching these videos. I freaking love you. I'll see
He's
you next
cooked.
time. Later.
To be vids. Be vids. Like, comment, subscribe.